Hey guys, today we are going to see two important keywords in D365 X++ programming language. So the two important keywords is AIF collection type attribute and AIF query type attribute. So first of all, let's see this AIF collection type attribute. So whenever you create a contract classes in your D365, so you are going to use these classes here. So let me create a simple class here. So I will simply click here. I'm going to put name as test contract class. I will simply add. Now to create our contract class, we are going to define the attribute named as data contract at the top. So I will put these brushes here and data contract. Now I have defined my data contract. So let me define a list here. So let's say the name of my list is sales line, and if I want to use this particular list, so I will typically, create a function like this: public list param sales line, and here I will define my data type list, and I will put a underscore name of my parameter, and then I'm going to assign this one as sales line. This is a pretty standard way to write the param methods here, and eventually you write sales line and you assign this parameter, and at the end you are going to return your sales line. Now when you will use this particular contract classes, since you are going to use a collection type attribute. So what are collection type attribute? The attributes that usually gives you more than one values. In X++ we have list, set, and maps. So whenever you use this type of collection type attribute, so you need to explicitly define. So first of all, what you will write, you typically write data member for every type of objects in contract classes. But if you're using the this collection type attribute, so you need to explicitly write here AIF collection type followed by attribute. And once you write here attribute, the first thing is that you need to here you could say you need to write the parameter name. So the parameter is the name is nothing, this one. Okay, so since this is going to be a string value, so you need to place this inside colon sales line. And now the second value here is type, so I will say my type is class. Me define here as class, and see the third object is the extended data type. So this is coming from my contract class. So I'm going to, since we need the string value, so I'm going to use the global function class str and then test contract class. So here this is completed, but many times we also use the return type as well. So let me format this, right, this one here, this one here. So we're going to add one more braces this for this so that this could be closed here. And then now I'm going to write it for my return type. So I will simply say attribute, and here, and now I'm going to use the return here. Here also same thing, I'm going to say this is my class, and I'm going to return a string value of my class here. Yeah, so now this is the complete decoration of this collection type attribute class. So if you will go to classes type here, and if you will read here, say class is an attribute that is used to specify the type of used in collection. So whenever you are using the collection type attribute, then you need to use this. And now if you will go to new function here, here also it is clearly mentioned that first of all you need to pass the parameter name. Then you need to define your item type, like what is actually, see here are the list of types that are defined here. And then at the end you can define the extended data type. That is nothing our contract class for us. Now similarly, this is something we now we are familiar. Okay, this is why we use a collection type attribute, especially for set, maps, and list in D365, but we also use this AifQueryTypeAttribute. So this is also a bit similar, but not exactly. So, here I have selected one of my out of the standard class, that is this one, vendor raising contract. So here, if you see, they have, first of all specify the data member attribute for sure. Then they have used AI query type attribute. Here they are defining this variable, and then they need they are simply returning this the string of this particular query. So this query already exists in our system. And now here, if you will see the definition here, so you could easily see if you're using this AI query type attribute, we need to pass two parameters. So first one is the parameter name itself that we have already passed here. That is nothing, this one. And second one is we need uh, the string of our query. So here also, if you see, typically we need to put the query name in string format. So that's why we are using query str function, so that we could get the string value of this particular query. So this was the quick, demo. Why do we use these two classes, that is AIF collection type attribute and AIF query type attribute, especially in our contract classes? So the contract classes are, used in, reports, system operation, and manywhere. So I think now it is clear to you why do we use these, keywords while writing the contract classes. So thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day ahead. Bye bye.